Okay, welcome back to round 4 of the AusNZ Combined Racing League's Formula Ford Championship. We're here at the moment in sunny skies for qualifying at Knock Hill International Reverse. We've just ran our pre-qualifying lobby session with both Jetto and Weary Knight dropping from the top lobby into the second tiered lobby and then Par and Whopper dropping out of the top lobby, into the second lobby, and with Jetto and Weary Knight coming into the top lobby. It looks like just one of the guys has dropped out. Looks like no Jetto's there, Weary Knight. Just trying to think who might have dropped out. Not too sure. Hopefully they can get them in. And they were just waiting. They only can do side laps, so they're all going to be starting in the pit lane here with 5 minutes remaining, which is when qualifying will start. After Red 501 took out from green to checkered flag at Monaco. Now we've got 10 back in, so that's good. Scott Gecko, I think. But yeah, so he took that from start to finish. Gecko will just be going out just to check to make sure that his car is okay, I think. Not too sure. Looking at Dread, ready to go for qualifying, which is going to start very shortly. And qualifying starts now. So after a very entertaining round 3 at Azure, we've come to our final race of the night. This series is run every fortnight at AusNZ Combined Racing League for an 8-round championship. So we'll have a fortnight break after this and we'll be back for rounds 5 and 6, which we'll see us at Texas Motor Speedway road course. And round 6 will be Cadwell Park Grand Prix layout. But here we are at Knock Hill International Reverse, clear skies for qualifying. See who can get pole. This race will be very, very entertaining around this layout. Got Weary Knight, he found himself promoted from the second lobby in the pre-practice qualifying that we ran 15 minutes ago. And both Weary Knight and Jetto both made it up from the second tier lobby up to the tier 1 for this round, with both Par and Whopper dropping out into the second tier lobby. So they will be fighting points in the second lobby from 11th down. There's 7 in that lobby, so it'll be 11th to 17th. And these guys will be obviously first to 10. Ooh, Jetto just getting a little bit loose up over the chicane. I might actually call that the flip-flop. Reminiscent of the old Oran Park Raceway in New South Wales, outer suburbs of Sydney. Datto came second in the round 3 at the Azure circuit by benefiting from everyone else making little mistakes, and Datto just keeping it on the black stuff and keeping out of people's way. Fast in his own right. You have to be there to have that second. Another racetrack, another round though. They're all reset. Dread's already taken the time to a 56 in the pre-qualifying lobby. Just pulling up the times. We had Dread actually topping the timesheet with a 55.212. And Aussie Carter's was very close with a 55.864. So expect a lot out of those two. Got Gecko was a 55.891. They had the first 7 again, down to Timmy 82, separated by less than a second. So we should see much the same here in this qualifying session, even though it is a lot shorter. Any better his time, Dread? Yes, he has. He's done a 55.678. Not as fast as what he did, but this lap here will be the telling factor if he can get another 55.2. Aussie Carter's. It's got a penalty, so I think that he might have a 1 grid place penalty. Carter's. Maybe he was speeding out of pit lane. Yeah, 1 grid place. We'll be wanting to try and get that up to pole if you can. Beat Dread off the top spot. Currently in 5th. That'll still keep him on the 3rd row of the grid with a drop penalty, grid place. Yeah, he's just been top there with Dark Racing 40 in 5th. And the drafting will come into a lot of effect at this round. With a lot of the guys being able to probably hold it around the outside of the first corner and get a good run down that straight before you come up towards the right hand kink. And qualifying's over, so this will be the last lap for Dark Racing. Dread's in the pits. We've got Aussie Carter's. We've got to see what he can do. This will be his final lap. Does he better his time of 56.6? Yes, he does. A 56.3 puts himself 3rd, which will be 2nd on the 2nd row of the grid. And one grid penalty will change him and Dado around. Darky moves up to 4th, drops Dado to 5th. But that'll promote Darky to 3rd with the penalty. Okay, looks like he's already finished. These two they'll be just finishing their lap. Looks like they're a bit slow. Yeah, they must have already done their session. So there's our results. We've got Dread 501 again on pole. We've got Gecko this time in 2nd. Hopefully he'll be looking forward to a better race without getting into any incidents. With Aussie Carter's in 3rd. He will drop 1 grid to 4th, but he'll be still 2nd row of the grid. With Dark Racing will be starting from 3rd. Dado Racer in 5th. CMDR Cirrus in 6th. Weary Knight in 7th. Jetto 13 in 8th. Gear 3 Gaming in 9th with a bit of work to do. And Timmy 82 again starting from the rear of the grid. And let's see if he can benefit and jump up the field like he did at Azure. We'll just we'll continue now. I think we're right basically on schedule to start the race. 9:10, yep, so we'll continue on. As you can see, foggy skies with 27 laps around this fast, daunting circuit over the top of the flip-flop. The reverse layout throws a bit of a different result, or what I'm lost for words here, but a different feel to the track, that's for sure. And its challenges. So again, the guys will be just looking at getting their setups all loaded up. Make sure they got enough fuel. We will just not too sure with Cirrus at Monaco if he was going to make that race finish, but he did. He was low on fuel and got caught up with a late incident, which is a little bit disappointing for him. Hopefully they can all have a nice clean run into the first corner. As we said, there's a lot of the cars can hang it around the outside and get a good run off the final corner, or it's the first corner in this reverse layout, and have the inside to the little right-hand kink before you go up over the flip-flop. So there's no really need to squeeze the guys if you are on the outside. So Dread, as long as you can get a good run. Watch for Darky in third, following Dread through. See if we can leapfrog Gecko, because Darky normally is known for his good starts. Timmy did jump start, I think it was, his at Monaco, and had to serve a drive through. So the lights are on, and it's go. We've got Dread. Like he's had a good start, and Gecko is holding the inside. Darky's had a poor start. He's just holding around the outside. See if he can get that drive. But Aussie Carter's just on the outside of him, but his right-hand kick. As I said, he'll have that inside running, and Aussie's trying to hold him up out over in this flip-flop. This could get interesting. Darky's let him go. Ooh. Just had a ride up over the back of his wheel. Darky did the right thing letting him through, but then found himself just a little bit too close. Oh, Weary Knight just having a lose. Here we go, the cameraman's curse again. He's just got to watch himself. He doesn't get too much on the circuit because we've got Aussie and Darky coming through. Darky again, losing his front nose cone early on. Jetto just trying to hold off a fast charging Gecko who lost his place. The opening lap. And we've actually got also Dread has made a mistake. He's actually down to 6. So Dado is actually leading the race. So I missed that. Sorry guys. We got him leading the race in front of Jetto. And then Gecko. Jetto and Gecko should be teammates. Over the flip-flop. And Darky's had to take an early pit stop for that damage. Going to put him a lap down. We saw at Monaco how long it took them to get their damage repaired. Up over the final corner, which is usually the first corner, here at Knock Hill. You see Darky's still in the pits. Actually, he's got out. He's just coming out now, so he's just dropped that lap. So the leader of the championship has had 2 rounds he'd rather forget. We do have the ability for the drivers to drop their worst 2 scoring rounds, or worst 2 rounds, so if they don't show up, that's one of their drop rounds. Or a DNF or something like that. But currently, with Dado leading the race here and coming second at Monaco, I believe he would be the outright leader of the championship. And he looks like he's in fine form. During practice on Thursday, he seemed very comfortable here at Knock Hill. I'm sure he's going to make it hard for Gecko. Dre's just having a look at on the inside of Dread, I mean. Trying to have a look at the inside of Gear. Oh, that was actually Dark Racing, putting a lap on Dark, sorry. He's just in front of him in the blue car. Just trying to get into the... Oh, there's Darky just having a bit of a miserable time here. Running off the circuit everywhere. Just trying to push probably a bit too hard, angry with himself. Gear 3 Gaming in third. He'll be happy with this. just see Gecko having just trailing Dado at the moment. Well, he drops off the first corner. And the cars look sensational coming up over the flip-flop. And then this little section here, the next camera angle, you usually sees them come flying through this part. Looks like we're going to have a good battle all the way for the lead. Dado holding his own. Dread now just trying to catch on the back of Gear 3 Gaming. Dado's just ran wide. He's going to see if he can hold on. It looks like he's just got a little bit of a lead in front of Gecko. Would have had the inside running for this little right-hand kink. Dread absolutely pushing it to the limit, using all the track and then a bit more. In the background we saw. Oh, it looks like Gear 3 Gaming has had a spin up over the flip-flop, making Dread's job a lot easier. Fighting back through the field after he's made a mistake somewhere. We've missed that when leading the race. Gecko's making sure Dado really making him defend. He's going to slow these two up, and before we know it, Dread will be on the back of these two. Here and Jetto now battling. Darky lap down just behind them. Weary Night, just having a cruisy time at the back there in ninth. CMDR Cirrus, looks like he's just recovered from a little mistake, which has brought Weary Night back up towards him. Ooh, taking a lot of the inside curb there. Throwing the car around skyward. Almost had lift off. And here we go, Gecko in the toe. Fog settled in. Ooh, held onto that nicely. Gecko. And what can Gecko do? Can he outsmart the Fox? All the knowledge from Dado, keep him in front. We've got 18 laps remaining in this 27 lap race. Dreads has been able to catch up to the back of Gecko. These two just probably just a little bit slow at the moment. They're doing 56 second lap break time. And Dreads doing it in the 55s. With the clear track that he's had, he's been able to catch up to these guys fairly easily. Oh, Gecko's so close to the back of Dado's gearbox. Having a good look down the inside now. We'll see if Dado can actually keep his normal braking and keep it around the outside. Gecko's actually got the lead at the moment. Dado's got it back in the braking. He's had to let it go. Now he's under fire with Dread right behind him. It's a good move. Gecko had been setting up Dado for quite a few laps. Dado just got a little bit wide coming onto the out of the final corner. We're just after, someone's asking about the penalties. We'll just wait for this little bit to the battle to go at the moment. We'll have a look at the penalties. Looks like Timmy, Dado's actually got a penalty too, so I'll just bring up those quick penalties now. We've got 1 second for both Dado and Timmy, and then Cirrus has got a 3-second penalty. Which actually see Weary Knight leapfrog him in that situation. And Drew's just backed off for a while and just dropped off from the back of Dado. Don't know if he had a little problem. Maybe he had a slowdown penalty and probably maybe slowed down a little bit too much. And he seems to be dropping right back. It'll be interesting to see if he's got any sort of hardware issues or something going on. But Dado's fighting back now for the lead. Timmy and Jetto. Where are we? There we go. Timmy letting it all hang out over the flip-flop area. Aussie Carter's seen that these two was just slowing each other down. Aussie Carter's hit a 56 last lap. So Aussie's slowly catching these guys as they're battling. And this will be a three-way battle shortly for 4th position. Well, we've got Timmy. We might just go on board. Oh, he's following there, Jetto in front of him. You can see the undulations of his track, making it a fantastic track to drive this circuit. Absolutely brilliant. Anyone that hasn't done Knock Hill in its normal configuration or in reverse, it's highly recommended. He's going to have a good look down the inside. Timmy's making that move on Jetto. He's been pushed out onto the grass. Can he pull it up? Looks like he's made that pass nice and cleanly. Dado's just both Gecko and Dado. Something's happened there. Sorry, I missed. They both coming together. Gecko has had some problems. He was leading the race, and then all of a sudden Dread, who was 3 seconds behind, is actually taking the lead. So both Dado and Gecko have obviously got together somewhere. Looks like Gecko's been worse off. And Aussie Carter's, and all that, has actually leapfrogged everyone into 4th from 6th. So much going on, we're missing everything. We need instant replays. Maybe in Project Cars 3 we might have that ability. These three definitely at it. Yeah, so got Gecko. Last lap was a 1 minute 6, and Dado was a 59, so it was definitely come together. Maybe a spin from Gecko. Dado's maybe out there trying to avoid it, not too sure. But Dread 501 has benefited from that again and finds himself back in the lead. Darky's back in the pits. He's not having a good weekend. We'll stay with this battle because this is really the battle of the race between Aussie Carters and Gecko at the moment. And Timmy. Jetto holding in. We'll just watch him come up over the next one. Timmy likes to get it all nice and loose. So quick over the top. Look at that. Cars moving around. It's insane. Great car control from these guys. He's got, ooh, Timmy. That's going to see Jedi. Oops, Jedi now. In the 5th. I was just about to say, these guys over the second tier, they're roughly running, the mid-pack are roughly running 2 seconds in above. They're roughly running high 57s in the second tier, the top guys. Around 57, 58. As you can see, Dread doing a 55 that last lap. And also Gecko. And Aussie. Aussies are fast. Been very fast in these former Fords. He's sort of clipped his heels and he's left these two squandering behind, trying to take that minor 5th and 6th position. Vital points towards the championship. 5th will see 36 points towards the championship, 50 for a win, 44 points for a second. And 3rd's 40 points, and then we go down by 2 points after that, or down to 4th, 38, 36 points for 5th, 34 for 6th onwards, all the way down to 24th, where they get 1 point. We got 17 racing tonight in between 2 lobbies. And if you just join us, we run a 15-minute practice session before each qualifying session of the round in the 2 lobbies. And that's a qualifying session for lobby allocation. So the top times will go into the top lobby, and then the rest will be in the second lobby. We have a maximum of 12 in each lobby, and so 12 to 13, but obviously around this layout it's 12, but that's the amount you can have in the pit lane, and a minimum of 7. The second lobby will always have a minimum of 7. A few people couldn't make it tonight. Normally we'd see around about 10 in the bottom lobby and 12 in the top. Still got Dado now, he's in second. Gecko has actually caught back up to Dado. Looks like he was 2 seconds faster that previous lap. With 8 laps remaining. He's still got time to get into second spot, Gecko. Game here, looks like he's got Weary Knight chasing him down. That's a good showing from Weary Knight. He was one that actually got promoted from the bottom lobby into the top lobby, as did Jetto tonight. So Jetto's in 5th and Weary Knight in 8th, and Weary Knight's got every chance to get 7th, chasing down Gear 3 Gaming, sorry. Still time. He's doing a good job, Weary Knight. It'll be a bit daunting being in the top lobby. A lot of the guys, they race fairly hard. Seen someone making a few little mistakes. But with the ability to be able to be promoted in each round that we have, it helps the drivers experience their fast around one track and experience the top lobby and see where they fit in all that, and also build on their experience and learning. It's just oh, there we go, we've got Darky again. Don't know what's going on with Darky. You can never really see the suspension dampers and everything there with his front nose cover all removed. All the engineers around would be loved seeing that, but probably not with him issues. Probably don't want to know about his damper settings. But he's struggled all race weekend, so I don't know if he's had any game glitches, because it's not really Darky image that too often. And here we got Gecko now, right on the back of Dado still. 5 laps remaining. Ooh, there's something by, who's that, Timmy? Not Timmy. I don't know who that was, really. CMD, I think it was. Cirrus. Look, he kept it off the wall. Sorry about that camera jumping around trying to find who it was. Ooh, look at, we got Gecko. Dado again. He's trying to make that move that he did with Dado early in the race. Put that pressure into the final corner. Dado running wide. Someone got really on the rev limiter then. Looks like that cost Gecko. I'll just bring up the timings, because obviously Dado's got a 1 second penalty, so that's not going to go too well with it being so close between him and Gecko at the end of the race. Dado will want to try and gap Gecko just that little bit. But Gecko's very racy this afternoon, not tonight. Race time in game is 1 PM. All set to real time. We've got Dread. 6 seconds up the track. Cruising for victory again. Weary Knight still just 2 seconds behind Gear. Jetto and Timmy, they've been at it all race. Looks like Jetto's feeling a little bit comfortable with this nearing the end of the race. Tyre wear is on accelerated, so I'm not too sure if the guys feel the effect of the tyres wearing out a little bit. The races might not be long enough for it to really do too much to the way the car feels. But it could have a little graining period throughout the race with the accelerated tyre wear. We'll go back to the lead, into the battle for a second between Dado and Gecko, because looks like Dado's just was on the brakes that little bit earlier. But, Gecko had to got checked up there. Looks like he got I don't know if he got a slow penalty, but he's had to back off. This last lap was a 55 and done a 57 then, so definitely had to back it up. I don't know what Darky's doing hitting those cones, so obviously he's got some sort of glitch going on. There's no reason why he would have been hitting those curves, the cones. Yes, it has been good racing tonight, and looking forward to seeing how it ends up here with only a lap and a half to go for second. I think Dado has just probably got enough of a lead over Gecko after being checked up earlier on. It'll be a mammoth last lap if he can. But the man at the moment is Dread 501, who's put in a, well, I wouldn't say faultless, because obviously we missed what happened at the start. He was out in front, and then next thing you know, he was down in 6. We missed what happened and turned everything upside down. But he's fought his way back from 6 to take the lead, and hasn't looked back since. So the Scuderia Alpha Delta Spa team, with his teammate Metal Drive, he's actually in the second tier lobby, will be happy with this result. Taken victory at round 4, Knock Hill International, the reverse layout, so congratulations. And Dado has been able to hold off Gecko, and they've had a great race all night. And Dado will definitely feel the effects of that. And Aussie Carter's coming home in 4th. But actually, in saying that, with that penalty, look at that, Gecko has actually got second over Dado. And these guys here had a bit of a penalty, so we'll see what happens between Jetto and Timmy. I think Timmy had a 3-second penalty, I think it might have been. It might have been Cirrus. Ooh, Darky, see, off he goes. Definitely having some issues. Gear 3 Gaming, 7th. Weary Knight in 8th. He'll be happy with that. Had a bit of a lonely race though, but he was chasing down Gear, so credit to him there. And Cirrus come in 9th, and Dark Racing, well, basically a night he'd like to forget. And needing to finish 70% race distance, it'll be close to see. He might have a DNF this round. But congratulations to Dread 501 and Gecko's leapfrogging Gecko with that penalty that Dado received. So that's cost him in the end. But Dado will still be the leader of the championship after the 4th round here of our Formula 4 championship, with Aussie Carters in 4th, Jetto in 5th. And they had a good battle, the Aussie Carters, Jetto and Timmy, mid-race, with Aussie Carters getting through those guys and clearing out from those two, and they continue to have that battle all race, both Jetto and Timmy. Alright, well, thanks for watching. As I said, if you want to have a look, if you're Australian, New Zealand resident and a player on the Xbox, come over and have a look at us on our website, AusNZ or AUS-NZCRL.weebly, WEEBLY.com, or find us on Facebook, ANZCRL. Answer the 3 questions we request you to do to join our group, and we hope to see you and come and enjoy the action. Until then, we're in a fortnight's time when we'll be at Texas, and then also at Caldwell Park, which should be again some entertaining racing. Till then, thank you and good night.